It's beautiful out at this time. 8:02 p.m. in Boca Raton, Florida. Oh, look, it actually alerted my backups that I'm live. I kind of just want to, well, at least I got some joints. But, yeah, so when you're getting off 95 and Glades, I was there about 2 days ago, and it's like around this time, straight red driving into Boca, it looks like, with the sun. And I'm like, you know what, man? I used to despise living here. But now, I just want peace. Just peace. So I keep getting in trouble on pretty much every website that I post on, no matter what I post. And I posted something the other day. It was Tim Dillon. And I'm in Florida. So he posted something about a woman. And what she did was posted something against, I guess, the Israeli Prime Minister and for Palestine. So that same day or the next day, the FBI wound up at her house. And they were asked, it's on video, it's on my page, and they were asking her, you know, is this your post? She's like, I want a lawyer, we're in America. Don't think anything came of it. But when I posted that video, I specifically said that of all the crazy shit that's going on in the world right now, from the wars, kidnapping the fucking Venezuelan president in the middle of the night, fucking Iran, fucking Epstein files, everything going on right now, the one thing that really gets me and scares me probably more than anything is the control of information and being able to completely stifle speech, as in right now. 21,000 followers, I've been had 3 minutes, there's been 4 people in out that I don't recognize anyone's name, so I wouldn't know. But the amount of restriction that's going into it and the amount of censorship is ridiculous. And it's on every single platform. Even the ones that you think it's not, you know, like Twitter and all that. I'm gonna smoke a joint real fast now. So, the best I can do is really go live and post them. I've been doing a lot of YouTube lives. I've been going on Kick. It's a lot better than Instagram. Instagram and YouTube's pretty much got me on lock. To the point where I'll be talking about something and the app just shuts off on me if it gets too real about a situation. And there's limits. You guys know that. They call it, what is it? What is it called, man? There's a term. And it's basically like what's widely accepted on what you can speak about and what you can't speak about. There's a term for this. The Overton window. Yeah, the Overton window. And lately, you know, there's been a lot of edgelording. A lot of people just want to say the craziest things, like just to get views or just to get clip farmed and all that. So there's a lot of that going on too. And it's very easy to fall into all of this. Now, there's little bits of truth in all of this too. So that's why it's easy to fall into it and go down a rabbit hole. So, let me explain when I say that. Now, to a logical person, just watching the news, that pays attention, and they know that we're in a war with Iran right now. There wasn't really even a reason given by the U.S., right? I don't even think we bothered to give a reason this time, which I'm glad, because I didn't want there to end up being an attack and then all that. So, yeah, we don't need a reason if you're going to go do what you're going to do anyway. But think about that now. So, they're saying a draft's not off the table. This is a country of 91 million people. They have the Strait of Hormuz closed off. They bombed Saudi gas. 20% of the global gas is currently on a halt. Where even if they stop everything right now, just to get everything back going, we're going to feel the repercussions of it over here. Now, debatable how much we feel it, how far this goes, whether this is the introduction of the New World Order. Even saying it sounds overplayed now at this point, because it's so much propaganda has gone into it that nobody even knows really what it is anymore. But there's a lot of sides to what it is. It does have to do with surveillance. It has to do with religion. It has to do with basically a group of crazy fucking elites that run the world. So we go with that, okay? Some people say globalist elites, these people, Frankens, right? Roman Catholics, this, that. And then you have the Jews. Now, maybe they do financial sector, so they have banking, they have media. So there is something there. There is something there with that. But the focus on it online right now, especially on Twitter, is being magnified. And that's obvious. It's definitely being magnified. And it's bringing me back to the Summer of Love thing, George Floyd, and the BLM riots and all that. I really don't think, and I'm going to even say this, even with the Epstein files. Okay, yeah, it's obvious something's going on, there was people bribed, and I've come to the conclusion that it has a lot to do with everything that's going on right now. Now, that could be just a psyop, right? Because why would they release anything? They don't have to. These people run the world. Trump doesn't, but they released it. 3 out of 6 million documents. And that was all that was on the news. That was all that was on social media. That was all that was on YouTube. Everyone was making videos about it for about 3 weeks. They were calling out Trump, made sure he put himself in there, but just in the tips. 3 weeks, all talk about Epstein. Google numbers up. There's a fucking Gmail site. You could search his mail. And, bam. Netanyahu comes back down here and we bomb Iran. Now, in my heart, I really don't think Trump wanted this war with Iran. I really don't. I don't think it was strictly him being bribed. I think it was a little bit of everything. I think it was corruption, money, power, I think there was a whole psychological operation done on him, to be real. And then there was also some blackmail involved. That's my opinion, allegedly. So, But nevertheless, we're there, and he went on today, and he did his little speech, but they let him ramble on for about an hour today on Fox, which was, it was almost, I could see the setup now. And the setup is this. They're trying to show that, Vance is not with this, he's making his faces in the background. He actually said something about going against the war. So the setup is Trump's not going to make it through these 4 years. My bet is they're going to install Vance, and Trump's going to say he's sick. Because in this hour-long interview today, no cuts, just straight, unedited, they were doing this on purpose. Kind of like the Biden debate, when he looked like an asshole. Trump was just going in circles, just lying, just things have gotten to the point where it's fuck, dude, you lied about everything, you cocksucker, So, anyone still going back and forth about Democrat and Republican, it's not that. It's not. Believe me. It was never about a fucking trans, LGBTQ. What they do is take that little piece of the population that's maybe 0.001 and highlight that and put that on Fox News just to get arguments back and forth. Just for the arguments. Now think about that. How many people do you really think are doing that? I remember seeing something that 2 + 2 = 5. Imagine the elites laughing at that. Let's put that on TV and have the fucking Republicans and Democrats argue. Come on, man. It's not about Republican or Democrat. That would essentially mean we had a choice. Now, it does help us voting the person in that they want in. But not always the case. And why would they? Why would they leave it up to a population of people that doesn't know anything about politics or geopolitics or how the world runs? You know, they could vote in any asshole. They could vote in the guy, an actor, like a guy from a TV show that was hiring and firing people for years. A marketer. Maybe one of the best marketers in the world. Salesman. Well, he did go bankrupt 6 times, but besides that, he was bailed out, and he did make his money. I just don't know how far along this has been going back. You know, this essentially WWF match that we're watching right now in America. Does it go back to Kennedy? Does it go before Kennedy? How long have we been hijacked by other countries? And don't you fucking tell me I didn't bring my lighter out and I can't smoke my joint right now. I always forget something, dude. Always. Always, always, always. So I'm saying that to say this. Now, I think there's a real problem going on in the Middle East with the Likud party and Netanyahu's government. I think that extends to a lot of other elites. Not exclusively Jewish, but a good percentage. Now, that's not a bad thing. That's just what it is. And people have to be okay to talk about that. This war might not be in the interest of both America and Israel. And it has to be okay to talk about that. And you're not being called a racist, you know? I think that's kind of over with, too. You know, I don't think people are going for that like that. Hey. You want to smoke with me? I'm going to get my lighter real fast. I always do that. I walk all the way down. I rolled up like 4 joints, and then I forgot my lighter. And always happens. Always something. One or the other. I'm good. I want to show you. You want to come in? I want to show you a couple things with mine. I got 2 pairs of sneakers that came today. I first have to get my lighter. Hold on. You want to come in? Going to like his other locations and filming reels and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like doing marketing for they own if I say 100 stores, it's probably not even half of the amount that they have down here. I didn't know how many at first. I thought it was 7. Then I found out it was 30. Then I found out it was like 60. And then I found out it was well over 100 that they own. And it
Damn.
all traces back to one, like, what do they call it? Like a Shah or the Saudi Arabian Shah or something? Is that what they call it? Like the rich Saudis?
Oh, I
Or
don't
no?
know. I don't know, but that's interesting.
Yeah, it traced back to this one dude. It was because we were all in this Telegram chat, all the employees. It was, and they had a bunch of other Indians that would watch all day long, and they would just be sitting home watching all these stores through cameras, and
That's
then
weird.
call it and be like, "Hey, this dude's trying to steal something," and I'm like, "Okay," like, but they would watch everything, yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know that we're allowed to show inside the store. That's why I can't off.
Yeah,
You have to be nice to enter it, right? So
yeah, to be licensed, yeah.
yeah.
Um, my account was over 21 always. I think I don't know if it still is, but they didn't care. Like they didn't, you know.
Oh
That's
no,
kind
I
of
mean the company owner might care. That's why I did it.
no.
You never know.
They looked at
But
it
it's safe and safe.
as like they were getting publicity. That's how they looked at it. But also, I had people show. That's the first I said like when I went live. Someone just showed up out of nowhere. That's when I was
Mm-hmm.
working there. Um,
Mm.
like just from an interview, they showed up and they weren't happy with the interview, and they actually showed up at the vape shop. And I was like, whoa, like this can escalate very quickly, a lot more like than like people think. You know, if you're putting yourself out there. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I only had like 10,000 followers at that point. But they ended up being good people. We got along. It was a brother and sister from Italy.
Nice. You having trouble posting again? Did I
Oh
see?
yeah, yeah. Not posting really the Instagram lives are.
Yeah.
I think that they'll put like three bots in maybe for like a second and then zero people. TikTok, I'm pretty much fucking everything I post I violate on TikTok.
Oh.
I don't like it's I don't know. I mean I know, but I was just saying that in this video. That's what scares me like more than anything else of what's going on in the world right now. That I could see that they could put such a suppression on speech. Then
Oh
if
yeah.
that's gone, it's all over with. It's fucking that's a tyrannical fucking
I don't know. I feel like it's been that way for a while.
It kind of has, but it's getting enforced now, and it was like a taboo thing. Like you didn't hear about it. Now like it's posted online in a county next to mine. The FBI going to someone's house over a tweet. You know?
Oh yeah. That happens out here a lot.
Yeah, we're pretty much the last country where we still have that in the law, the freedom. Um, but not on the social media sites because it's under a different proposition, so they could throw you off like no matter what anyway. It's just it's crazy, dude. And the AI again, everything getting flooded with AI slop. It's gonna end up people just turning away from these apps. It's like it's frustrating. But I did have to learn how to do some really, really, really cool stuff with it.
Oh yeah, like what?
Like create a person and any like person and like create them and like I can make a page and you wouldn't know it was not a real person. I'll send you I
Oh,
swear and say that person's selling a book for $9.99, you know?
yeah.
Like I'll send you something after this. Show you.
Yeah, last time I was hanging out with one of my buddies, he was showing me all the tricks he learned in school. He was taking videos
Mhm.
and he was editing the videos. So, like in one scene, the cop punches the guy. Next thing you know, he changes it so the cop doesn't punch him, or like things
Yeah.
like that, just using AI. And I'm like, damn, that's neat. You don't even have to refilm anything anymore.
No, it's
Yeah.
crazy. Right now, it's they're at the point like they can make full movies. You wouldn't know a lot of this like war stuff we're seeing online is AI, like mixed in with it. Like it's crazy. It's no difference.
Hmm. Yeah. No, you couldn't even tell. It's
Yeah.
wild.
There's like people that do it on OF. You know, they'll make
Oh, yeah.
people.
No, I know. Oh, I know. I've seen them.
But you know what gets me though? Like, even I see even like decent looking females like putting their pictures through AI and posting them. I'm like, why? You know, like it like
No one
you
has.
know
Hi. Thanks.
that takes away credibility to me. I'm like, you're already like pretty. Why are you like putting yourself through AI and posting that? Filters were one thing, and that was bad enough. But this is a whole nother beast. I have some really good weed right now. So fresh. I'm assuming she got a customer. I used to have to do that.
What was that?
I'm
So fresh.
assuming you got a customer. I'm saying because I
Yeah.
used to do that. Or
Yeah.
sometimes
All I heard
it's
was so fresh.
Mhm. It really
Mm.
is. It's so fresh. Like
Can't smoke them for me. I had a little bit of a lung infection, so I had to stop smoking.
It's been from the same grower, like three different strains, and it's the way he grows it. It's like, I mean, it's so fresh and so good, and like it's like you could smoke it and still like be productive. Doesn't make you tired. It's like this has been
Mm.
the best three strains I've had in a while this month.
What strain is it? What's it called?
The first one was Spritzer Snowman, and they're all hybrids at this point, you know. But
Mm.
like it's like it was like Spritzer Snowman. This is like a Kush, and I forgot the other one. But they're all like because this
They
dude's style of
all are
growing.
hybrids, right? You noticed that too, eh?
Yeah, they've been I mean, it's just for branding. I think they call it different things now, you know. But like they've been, you know, it's hard
Yeah, it
to
just
guess.
means one way or the other now.
Yeah,
Like it's more fits with the
I think we've
diamond
been
or
past that. Mhm.
yeah.
I think we were past that from the beginning, probably, or at the very early stages. But there's been
No.
some good crosses, like and shit that they made.
Yeah.
Have you had Khalifa Kush? No, no, you're in Canada.
No, I have not.
It's a strain that Cookies made with Wiz Khalifa, and it won like the past few years, I think.
Oh,
I've
really?
never had a chance to try it though. Yeah,
No, I can't say I've heard that up here.
they sell it
Seth
down here.
Rogen had some weed up here. It was called Houseplant. I tried that one.
I heard he had good shit too.
It was really
Fucking
good.
Steve Urkel has his fucking weed here. He sells Purple
Stop.
Urkel.
People, stop it.
Hmm.
Get me some purple local and send it up. That sounds hilarious.
It's not down here. It's some probably California.
Oh, damn.
But True Leaf here, they have Khalifa Kush. They get that sometimes.
Hmm.
And then there's the Cookies in Miami. I never had Cookies weed. No, yeah, I did. I'm lying. One
I
time.
don't like it. I don't like the desserty one.
I had it once from a dude that had, like, yeah. And diamonds, I smoked with them, and then a bunch of flour.
Oh, yeah, I've done diamonds a few
The
times.
diamonds fucked me up. It burned the shit out of my lung. Like, the shit it burned out of my lung. Like, I thought it was like I was hurt. And
That's
I was
good.
so high afterwards. I mean, so
How
high.
did you smoke it in a joint?
It was smoked in like a dab rig with the fucking torch and all that. That's why I stopped doing that. I'd be breaking fucking these things, and I lit my comforter on fire in my bed one time. I'm clumsy, man. Like, especially when I'm high and shit. I don't want to have a torch in my hand. I'm fucking glass.
Yeah, I was thinking out of like that.
So yeah, I didn't last dabbing too long. But I also used to hear people say that they would get used to it, and then flour wouldn't do anything for them anymore too. So I'm kind of I always like flour though, man. I vaped for a while just because of the situation weed, but I love flour. I love smoking flour. If I could, I would just smoke pre-rolled resin joints all day. Flour. Rolled in keef resin. Pre-rolled all day long. I would smoke those. I mean, it's doable, but I'm not a good roller. I don't have the time to, like, if I could just get the pre-rolls, get it like that. I actually suck at rolling. It's not even that I'm not a good roller. I suck at it. I could barely make something to smoke, but it smokes. Gets me. Every once in a while, I'll get lucky and I'll roll a good one. Like, so, look at that. It's like, I mean, it's gonna work, obviously, but it's like, if this was rolled a lot better, it would hit long, or it would, I'd go fuck. So I'm gonna to the head by myself. Doesn't matter. I've gotten better than I was. I just don't have the patience just to sit there and then put the filter in and do all that. It's like, no. It's what I need, though. Patience. I need to learn it. I need to just slow down. I was thinking of getting a PlayStation or something. but I think I'm too ADD.
You're gonna get a PlayStation?
I was thinking, like, people have been telling me, like, to get a PlayStation, like to chill, like, for, like, just, like, for, like,
Something to
meditative
do.
purposes and relaxing, but, like, I don't know if I would have the patience to,
Mm.
I don't know.
Well, if you find a game that you really like, you get
Probably.
it, right?
Yeah.
You gotta find one you get into.
I played Grand Theft Auto before. I would like that. I could see myself getting into that.
Wow. I haven't played that one in a while.
I was never involved in, like, these, like, intricate games and shit, like, and playing online with people and all that. I never did that.
Yeah, no, me neither. Never done that. Yeah. I actually never connected any of my systems to online.
I don't think it's. I mean, if I had a kid, I wouldn't let them do that. I would be worried that, like, that people would be like, predators would be trying to get kids from that.
Mm. Yeah, my son, he got an Xbox to play with his dad. He's the only other one who has his name. So
Yeah, it is. Yeah, if I was playing, that's the only way. Like, it was until they're like 17 or something. But, like, yeah, there's sick people out there, dude.
yeah, 100%.
And a lot more than I initially thought.
There's too many. It's
Yeah,
not even
so many, so many.
funny. I read the numbers recently, and I was just flabbergasted by how many people there
Listen,
are.
tsunami. Seriously, tsunami.
Yeah,
I thought this was like a rare thing. And just from Instagram, from everything I've seen,
it's not
my
rare.
mind's blown. Like,
There's a
my
lot of
mind is
grief.
like blown from, like, the shit. Like,
Yeah,
that's, like,
is yeah. You don't want to see my DMs. Let's just say that.
you told me, yeah, you told me some, yeah, dude. Like, I think there's a level of evil, like, in the world that, like, we couldn't even comprehend. Probably a small amount, but, like, there's probably evil we couldn't even comprehend. There was some stuff in the files that I read that I would have never been able to comprehend that if I didn't read it. I don't know if it was real or not. It was from the government website on the Epstein files, but there was some stuff in. I won't
That's
even
what you were
repeat
talking
it.
about.
I won't even repeat it because it'll make me sick. But,
Uh,
like, I wouldn't have been able to even think that up, like, that level of, like, fucking evil.
some people just don't care about anybody but themselves, right?
Yeah, yeah, yes. And I think that's human nature to a certain level. It's normal. But then
It's
there's weirdos that take it, like, and they're just fucking psychopaths, and it's never enough, and it's fucking, just chasing it, and they don't. It's like, and unfortunately, those are the ones that make the money and rule shit and have power,
unfortunate, yeah. Mm-hmm.
because you kind of have to be a psychopath to want to be in that position anyway.
Right, so, right?
This dude, this journalist that I was watching, like, that I follow, he made this reel, and he's like, I do all this investigative journalism, and nobody has gotten arrested. Like, I've been, like, 40. Like, he's like, why am I even doing this? Why am I risking my life being a journalist if you're not going to do anything about anything? And it's the truth, though. Like, I don't know if these people expect the government to investigate themselves and send them to jail. Like, what do you think's going to happen? Like, or Elon Musk is going to do it?
You
Like, I don't know for real though. Everyone's like, oh, no one's above the law. Okay, these people are the law. They are. Like, this is like such. I don't know. It's sad, but, like, that's just how it is.
you should see all the reports coming out about the dirty cops in our area. That's
Or
crazy.
everything is so corrupt. Everything.
Everything.
I'm trying to find something that's not corrupt. It's
Good
like,
fucking luck.
seriously, whether it's institution, whether it's everything is corrupt in some everything.
Yes, I would agree. You're trying to find something that's not corrupt. Good frickin'
Really,
luck.
I would love to find something that's, whether it be a human or something that's not corrupt or not
Yeah, you
corruptible.
can see me. I'm not corrupt.
Are you corruptible?
No.
You couldn't say that. You couldn't say that because
Yeah,
I couldn't
I
tell
think
you
I'm
that.
not.
I couldn't honestly answer you that if I couldn't honestly answer you that
Oh.
because think about the amount of circumstances that could be thrown in your face, and for a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been offered a lot of money to do some things,
I'm not
but I
saying
didn't
like
do them.
uh, if you had like a platform of like millions and millions of people, and it was just to sway a narrative some way, I say a few words, like,
I would have to agree with
you
it.
know,
It wouldn't. It can just be like just something, that someone told me to say.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you agreed with it and it was like how you felt and your stance with it,
Yeah.
I, I guess that's okay then, right? Yeah, and you're
Yeah.
just it's helping your yeah, that's okay. Yeah, no, I don't respect it if it's not. If like you're totally against it and you're just lying to yourself and doing it, then like it's like why are you even living? I heard in Canada, is this real, Tsunami? They said in Canada the numbers have gone up and you can go in 10 days. If I was like depressed, I can go to the doctor and they would like kill me in 10 days.
I don't know. Yeah, you can get a
Well,
euthanasia. That's it.
yeah, euthanasia, yeah. But and the numbers in Canada that I just saw, I don't know if it was real, it went up like a shitload and it's a 10-day waiting period. So if I was depressed and I went to the doctor, within 10 days, I could be dead in Canada.
It
That's just
really
from what
depends on the doctor.
allegedly.
Allegedly, I think it
I'll
really
look it
depends on
up.
the doctor too.
I'm gonna look it up like right now after
Because
this
I'm sure there's
mixture.
some doctors who wouldn't do it at all.
I think it is true, to be honest with you. Oregon is doing it also, so it's not just Canada. I think California maybe. I
Some
don't know.
days it's quick though. See, you
But the
can't even get
numbers just
surgery that
are
quick.
going up. I mean, especially the last 2 years, the numbers like skyrocketed in Canada of like people that were doing it, like that weren't terminally ill. They were just like depressed.
Well, we have a lot of mental health problems up here.
The doctor should be like trying to help, not like being like, yeah, it's a good idea, go like take yourself out. Like
The
that's
doctors should
right.
do anything?
Yeah, the doctors are put like on board with it. Like if you go to them, they don't try to like talk you out of it. They're like, okay,
I wonder if they get money for it.
yeah,
Because
I'm
they're
sure, I'm
decreasing the
sure.
numbers that helps the
It's
government.
I'm sure it's fine. It's yeah. They figure why, and they have a point, sort of. Like if you really don't want to be alive, why? Then because they want to depopulate anyway. I mean,
Look
I
up the news
agree with
about
it
me.
when it comes to like people that are like really terminally ill and sick and hurting and shit. But like if you're depressed and a doctor tells you doesn't try to talk you out of that, like you shouldn't be a doctor.
No. Yeah.
You're supposed to take an oath to like not hurt someone.
Life, not death. Right? You're supposed
That's
to be
not
the
really
same
either. We learn
life.
that. So that's corrupt too. That's that we learn. Like whether it's psychiatry and all that, yeah, everyone's just getting Xanax and Adderall. There's nothing except
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
schizophrenia. Except schizophrenia and bipolar. That is real. Um, and a lot of that was induced by marijuana, smoking at a young age, and it's happening now too because it's so strong. Kids
Oh,
are
that's what they're
smoking it.
saying up here too. Did you smoke the right weed or the wrong weed? Because that could cause schizophrenia.
Yes, and it happens a lot more often than people think, and I'm realizing that now too. That like the people will get like a psychotic break or schizophrenia or like something from marijuana when they're
Mhm.
young. You know,
Yeah, my mom had a friend that went absolutely crazy the first time he smoked a joint at the age of
everyone knows
16.
someone. Everyone knows someone.
And yeah, he ended up in the psych ward and never came out.
Yeah, a chick I knew that worked at a psych ward said that there was more people. There was no people in there for hallucinogens. There were people in there for weed though. So like, yeah, it's fucking. And I think it's a risk really when you're a teenager. Like I wouldn't advise it until after when you're like 18 to
I
18, 20.
wonder if that's the case or if they're just they didn't fit the
It's
norm.
street testing. It could be. It just brings it out maybe. Like
They
whenever
took
you
the
smoke
norm
it.
and they just had it in their system, so they just
Yeah, that's
diagnosed it
true.
that way. But like, I don't know. Like
There's no way. Yeah, there's no way of really telling.
the threshold is very low to get a mental health diagnosis these days.
Yeah. Um, a lot of people say they experience like depersonalization, like with it, like where like they'll feel like they're not in their body, and like it lasts like months, like a
Oh,
long
that's
time.
crazy.
Yeah.
I wish my weed smoking lasted that long. What weed are they smoking?
I have no idea. But you know what? I've had edibles that have freaked me out before. Like when I've taken high doses. I had brownies for a few days. I was very high. I had to go. I thought I was gonna go to the hospital. I was tripping for real.
No, the most I get is like feeling nauseous, like really tired. But you were tripping?
Tripping, and you know when I say I trip on acid,
Come
shrooms.
on.
Like I trip more on THC than I ever had on any other hallucinogen in my life ever. So yeah, and it just it gives me a hangover too. It's like that smoking doesn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Not if I eat like 100 milligrams, I'd be alright. I have 500 milligram gummies. These 500 milligrams a piece, and I eat a half of that. And tomorrow in the morning, I'll feel like kind of hungover, still sort of high. Like I can't eat it all of them.
Yeah, I don't know. Edibles are different though. They hit you differently.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
I made some cookies once and I can only eat them like a small sliver at a time. I still have one left in my freezer.
I could, but I would always like never. I'd be like, oh, I'm like either I want to eat it because it tastes good, or like I always like would take too much for that when it came to that. When the time it
Yeah.
really messed me up, it was brownies that like my friend made, and he must have put a lot in that. And I ate one and a half, and they were really good. So like when I ate one, I was already
You
high.
did
Ate
one
it.
and a half brownies? You should have stopped at one.
Hmm.
Stop.
I should have really ate a half. I was 2 full days like high. Like I thought I was about to go to the hospital. At one point, I was thinking I was having a heart attack. And I was tripping
I
for
think
real.
that's other people too. They think they're having a heart attack. I don't get
Yeah,
it.
I know. In my head, I knew. I'm like, I'm just tripping for the weed, but it still freaks you out. It's like,
What, does it make you sweat too in your heart rate goes?
sometimes, sometimes, yeah. It not, yeah. If I'm taking, yeah, I'll be sweating. It freaks me out. Yeah, it,
Damn.
I can handle I'm good with like 100 milligrams, and smoking like 100 milligrams will put me to sleep.
Hmm.
As I get older, though, I notice these things. Like my body can't handle shit like that. It's just not like I don't bounce back like when I was younger.
Oh my god.
Drinking too. I can't. I don't drink at all anymore.
Uh, no, I
Every time I drink, I pass out, and I just don't feel good the next day. But I pass out like I get tired. It's just like I don't. It's not. I haven't been like reacting. Like I don't like it anymore.
mm,
Yeah,
doesn't do
I'm,
that to me. Last
I'm
time
getting
I
old.
drank a half a bottle of tequila and I was still good.
I don't know. I never liked alcohol. I like other shit. I just never liked alcohol.
No, I have a problem. I like it too much.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that do. Like my friend is all day long, and he came. I was talking to him last month, and he like never. He's like always like really upbeat dude. He goes, he's like, I think this could be my last year. I'm like, what do you mean? And he was
Yeah.
like, I'm drinking too much. I feel like this is the last year. I'm gonna
What
make
happened
it.
to my lunch?
Huh?
Look at my lunch.
What is that? What is that?
Orange.
Ew.
I do not
Ew.
know.
Is that fungus? Is that fungus? Is that fungus?
Ew.
Oh God.
Oh my God, is right. But it's only in
That's
one of them. It's
that's
like it's
crazy.
going to get punctured or something. And it
That's
grew
crazy.
inside of it. Yo, what the fuck?
Damn.
I'm not eating that.
No, but you know you shouldn't even touch
I
it.
kind
Like
of
if
want
I
to
was
dissect it though. Like, what is in there? It looks like something's growing inside it.
try to see what it is.
Now I have a knife. That looks
Put it up
super
to the camera.
interesting.
Put it like all the way. Put it like right on the camera on the phone. I want to see if that's like. So that's like it's on there, like growing on there.
It's growing inside out. It's
That looks
between the
like a fucking
skin.
fungus, man. Or it's rat shit or something.
Ah!
From the factory.
How you get red skin? The skin.
That happens though.
Gross. Gross. Stop.
It really
Gross.
gross.
No one can carry any of it.
You know what else is like I was thinking of, and you
Then,
know, no, people rarely think of this. You ever see? Have you ever seen the way the parasites look like that live in our body? Like they look
what?
like monsters. The parasites that live in our body, all of
Oh,
us,
yeah.
like they look like monsters.
No
Have you ever
profit.
seen? It's like, and they're just chilling like in our intestines, and like we're all just talking to each other, like you know, and that's and we had like creatures inside of us, like it's yeah. I was thinking about that this morning. Like people don't think about that too often, and I think the parasites. I think that's really what causes cancer a lot of the times, and they don't treat that enough. I think they let
Oh
it.
yeah, that's what my one friend was saying. He's
Huh?
into holistic foods and everything. He was saying parasites. We all have like parasites in our body, and that's usually when you can. And yeah, if you leave them too long, it does lead to cancer. That's what he was
Yeah, I
saying.
think so. I think they because there's a healthy level of parasites, and then there's where it gets too much, and they don't treat that issue, and I think it's because they would treat the cancer problem.
Mm,
That's allegedly. That's my opinion.
it's too easy. It's kind of hard when all food's fucked up nowadays.
Yeah, they didn't expect people to live this long. They expect like when they made the pension funds and all that, they
Mm-hmm.
expected people to live till 72. These people aren't dying, and they're not giving up power.
Mm.
So they'll repopulate somewhere else. Like during this war, like some country in Africa is getting fucking starved to death. That's just how this works. It's fucking disgusting, but like it's globally, everyone's gonna feel it, and it's at that level. It always ends up killing the poorest.
Yeah, of course. You got the bottom of the food chain.
Like we'll feel it as far as energy. It's gonna be like energy not gonna be cheap, and people aren't ready for that for real. Like gas will probably double. I'm guessing it'll double, and that affects everything else, literally everything else, medicine, fucking food, fucking everything.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just like shit, like
Yeah, move it without it.
even if they stop the war right now, if they stop right now, it would take like 2 3 years for things to go back to normal. If the damage has already been done.
Mm.
Like in Thailand, they're feeling it. Like they only have certain days they could drive. A lot of them are working from home. Certain areas are feeling it worse than others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. We still got the
Here, it
party
went up.
stands up here, though. Worst case, we'll just cut everybody else off. Keep it for
I
ourselves.
mean, it'll still like by proxy, it'll affect your economy though. Like Well, you guys have a lot of oil there, huh? Like in
Yeah,
Canada.
Alberta. We got the whole tar sands.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, we'll just cut you guys off, worst case, and just use it
Yeah.
for
And
ourselves.
I could see them doing. I could see
Use
them
the
doing that.
pipeline.
I could see everybody. Man, I could see him doing that. I was watching a speech that he did. I'll send it to you. And he was basically saying like, there's a new world order, and that America's not America, and like, I could see him doing that. This dude. And I think this is all by design. It's all a show. Like it, and there's literally actors playing these parts. Like Zelensky, he was in a show about a president that
Mm,
became the president, and then it happened in real life. Trump was on The Apprentice for like 15 years, firing people. So people thought he was like some big like boss. He like was bankrupt 6 times. He was born like with hundreds of millions of dollars.
yep.
All he cares about is money and power. That's it at this point.
Oh, I got a job.
And he's blackmailed, allegedly. Allegedly, in my opinion. He's being blackmailed too. I think it's a little bit of blackmail, a lot of bribery, and just
Do
I
you
feel
know
I think they put a whole
that
psychological operation on him. To be honest with you,
work
Israel
5 minutes before close and he wants to pay
gave him what he
them?
wanted, and then they
Yeah.
had those above his head. They still have shit above his head, allegedly, in my opinion. But what do I mean?
Pleather. It is pleather, you're right.
Or is it?
Hey, Frank, can I say hi to my other friend, Frank?
Yeah.
I'm watching you all now. Look.
Hey
Hi.
Frank, what's up?
Frank, how's it
What's
going,
up,
man?
man? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Isn't it funny? And then I was hanging out with my son, and my phone rings, and it's another guy named Frank calling me, and my son's like, "Wow, how many Franks are there?"
That's funny.
I thought so. I thought so. I'm gonna drop down though. I'll talk to you later, eh?
Yeah, I'm getting off.
Okay, bye.